James Foster's with us. It's a cold, crisp day, but the start of the season getting ever nearer. James, your thoughts about the forthcoming season?
Well, I'm hoping it'll be a bit warmer than it is right now. It's pretty chilly. Obviously, we've just been away in Australia for the best part of a month. It's a little bit different over here. But look, guys are excited, as always, about the forthcoming season. Always the case. The guys who've been around here this winter, they've been training very hard with Connor and also with Paul and Chris Silverwood. So, you know, guys are excited and ready to go.
You mentioned the guys have been around. It's one aspect of the game I've probably changed a little bit since you first got involved in the first class game. There used to be a definite break, didn't there, at the end of the season, and then the players would regroup and come in. It's almost 12 months a year now, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you get a couple of months off now. We got back in of November this season, when in the past you used to turn up on the 1st of March and try and get fit, whereas now obviously you do fitness all winter and work on your cricket skills, and particularly drilling. I think it's brilliant because, you know, as individuals and as a team, you want to get better, and it's a great opportunity to do that. Yeah,
indeed. Looking ahead to the start of the season, obviously, if we could carry forward that momentum we got from that phenomenal finish to last season, we'd be in a very, very good place, wouldn't we? Come next September. But I guess new season starts, we start all over again, don't we?
Yeah, you do. I mean, but I think we've got a lot of confidence the way we played back in that season. I think it's probably some of the best cricket I've ever played in the 4-day format at Essex since I've been here since '99. So I think the guys are quietly confident, but we've been here before, and guys are experienced enough to understand that you can't then just expect to rock up and just continue where you left off. You know, you've got to do a lot of simple things right to play the way that we did at the back end of last season.
Yeah, indeed. And just looking at a couple of standout fixtures, the first one of the season, Kent, the old enemy, always nice to put one over on them, isn't it? I know there's often been a lot of rivalry over the years between the two sides, just to gain one-upmanship, and be a great way to start the season, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a good way to start, obviously with Matt Walker coming back, so well, Walksy. But look, it's Kent are a very strong side, and there's so many talented players. They're always a very difficult team to sort of crack and break down, so that will be a good way to start the season. But you know, if we can get off to a good start against them, no doubt they can fill us up with a lot of confidence.
Yes, indeed. And the other standout fixture, the game against Australia, just a couple of days before their Test match. Always special occasions, but great to have a 4-day game against them, isn't it, rather than the 1-day games that we've often played against the tourists in recent times. Yeah,
I mean, it's brilliant for us as cricketers to play against probably one of the best sides in the world, if not the best. So it's an absolute thrill for us as players, and it's a great, huge kudos for the club to get a 4-day game against Australia. Potentially the bums on seats, so to speak. Hopefully there'll be full housing that generally is here, and it's fantastic. I remember when we played Australia, it must be quite a few years ago, and I think a 2-day game. I know the Australians were superb afterwards. They came down and did a lot of signing for the crowd, so no doubt something similar will happen again.
Yeah, you obviously got a wish list. Is there something that tops the wish list? Promotion or winning a 1-day competition, or do we just actually take that old cliche of going into every game hoping and not expecting to win, but hoping to win, and see where that takes you at the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, you play cricket to win, so every game you play, you want to win. So in theory, you want to be winning all 3 competitions. So I don't think anything changes. It'll be a great effort if you do win all 3 competitions, but I think that's what you just got to do. But you just got to break it down one game at a time. The old boring cliche, but that's inevitably that's what we've got to do to try and be successful.
Yeah. For you, you said you first started in '99, so you've done a lot of these pre-seasons now. Does it get harder? Does it get easier? The pros and the cons of pre-season training for you with that experience.
The fitness definitely gets harder. Definitely gets hard. I found that with Connor, but Connor's a top trainer, and he works us very hard. But it's the old recovery, I think, as I'm now mid-30s, cracking on. So, but it's been a fun winter. The guys have trained really hard. The guys who've been around, obviously, there's a few dotted around the country playing Australia and South Africa, etc. So, guys are fit. But it's always good because, as I said, we train hard, but then there's often, like, Paul puts in like a few breaks in this sort of schedule, and I think there's one coming up, so it gives the opportunity for the guys to work extremely hard and then have that rest period, which again is pretty important.
James, wish you well for the season. Thanks for talking to us, and keep warm.
Pleasure, thanks.
Cheers.